What's up, y'all? It's a little afternoon stream. We're gonna change it up a little bit. Had some free time. Figured, fuck it, what better way to use it to make some more content? Play some 2K. One of my favorite things to do. Yep. Staying out of trouble and playing 2K. I don't know why my game sound isn't dribbling the ball, but that is something new for today. You know what I mean? Every day we got something new. It's technical difficulties is what I mean. Jeez. Alright, yeah, no glasses right now because it's the daytime. And I wear the glasses at night most of the time just because I be sleepy. And the motherfucking glasses help because these bright ass lights and shit. You know, and being sleepy. So, it make me want to go to sleep even sooner. But I still got them right here. I might put them on because I am kind of sleepy right now too though. You know what I'm saying? Get old. What the fuck? Alright, let's start out by trying to get a feel of how Ja Morant wants to play. Obviously, he wants to dunk it, so. Uh-oh, Curry. That's crazy. It sounds like the basketball isn't bouncing, but it is. I'm just deaf, that's what it is. Damn. Alright, I get over there a little faster next time. Ja Morant. We know he wants to dunk. So we gotta make him shoot. My fingers got all fucked up. I would have dunked that sooner. The confetti cannon almost took Baby Keem out, huh? The story. Alright, let's see if we can. That's not me passing the ball in. Adams about to get their team 3 seconds. What the fuck is going on? Is the game glitching? Of course, another technical difficulty. Oh no, shit. They let that nigga stand there for 10 seconds. He ain't getting a 5-second violation. Favoritism, man. Oh, Ja, he can shoot too. We'll leave him open. Fuck it. Draymond is at the line. Draymond is also fucking the talk of the town lately, which is funny. I watched DJ Academics talk shit the other day. This shit was hilarious.
And we might not even do that. We might just turn on the water and look back. Like, is he looking or is he watching me fake wash?
Are you talking about washing hands?
Sometimes you even want to tell the dude like, yo, you don't gotta wash them. I'm not judging you, bro. Just go. Go be great. I know you didn't pee on your hand. Man, we do not wash our hands. If I wipe and nothing comes on the toilet paper, I'm not washing my hands either. I'm not gonna do it. For what reason? My shit is magical. And my shit told me I don't need to wash. Welcome back. Did you wash your hands? Oh, okay. Man, we don't do that. We only wash our hands if someone else is in the bathroom.
Right?
And we
That's
might
funny.
not even do that. We might just turn on the water and look back. Like, is he looking or is he watching me fake wash my hands? Sometimes you even want to tell the dude like, yo, you don't gotta wash.
That's funny shit.
Yeah, the headline and some. I done been on stage trying to make people laugh as a comedian and done it.
It's just tough.
So yeah, this the first time I get the headlining.
Any jitters?
Yeah, man. I've been in the corner with passing gas like a. Yeah.
Stomach
Some jitters.
ain't right.
But it comes naturally.
Yes, sir.
So you know, I got and shout out to my man Shouty.
Okay.
You know, we've been practicing and going over my comedic punchlines,
Timing
my
and
jokes.
shit.
But the journey on how I got here is funny.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
shit!
So
Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna tell a funny story.
Yes, sir.
And slide them jokes and punchlines because the jokes center around
The story, yeah.
the situations in the story. So we gonna talk about the Soldier Boy. Yeah. We know we gonna talk about the California.
Okay.
How I got in bed with them. We gonna talk about when I was the broke community activist, angry and cussing. We gonna talk
Right.
about the snitching. I'm gonna clarify if I'm a snitch or if I'm a tattletale.
There it is.
Yeah,
All of the above and shit at this point.
And
Fuck
then
it.
I got a pocket full of new Viagra.
Get it out.
That I'm gonna talk about it
Oh,
here.
yeah, I'm gonna get over there sooner.
New Viagra.
Yeah, it's the new Viagra. But
Jordan Poole.
You don't have to
Hey.
worry about your vision being blurry after you done. The heartbeat rate going up, and the fever that. You got to. Most of these women
Talking
and
about
when
dick
got
pill.
the thermometer and check them. You might have
Just gotta get a prettier woman. You don't need no pills, man.
Pills. I got
Your
the
dick
real-
work. You just got
some
an
new
ugly
jelly.
bitch. That's
yeah,
all.
Yeah, some new jelly. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about them pills, man, and why they so easy accessible in the black community.
You don't need no
Yeah, I got a whole
pills. Just
bunch
get
of shit I'm gonna
a
talk
prettier
about.
girl.
I'm looking forward to it because you have a lot of real life experiences.
And
that-
I in the church house before, and I'm
Damn.
gonna talk about that. Yeah, I'm gonna teach how to, if unemployment benefits ain't working, your dope sack ain't selling.
Go to the
find you
church.
3-4 churches to visit every week. Pay tithes regularly, and you'll get you a woman that's better than tipping her in the strip club.
Hey,
the church house.
that's
Yeah,
game
you
right
get
there.
some faster, you find you somewhere to stay quicker. I'm telling you shit didn't work before. I done it. So I'm telling you life experiences.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's the best kind of comedy. The best comedy is comes
Exactly.
from real life experiences.
'Cause it's
And
true.
You've definitely been outside, living life to the fullest as of late.
I'm a
fire.
45-year-old black man. I'm a spoiled kid who mama who had a well-to-do mama.
Right.
So this what happened when you spoil your babies, black women, and don't have no man whooping his ass. I didn't play football. I didn't play basketball. I was influenced by the culture.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
So I was hunching and
Hey.
getting booty at an early age with
Yeah.
my cousins.
That's all right
So
there.
yeah, I was a little management. So nah, man, I'm gonna bring that character to life. So we're introducing Rat Williams tonight, y'all.
Doing stand up. I guess that's his interview right before he did his first stand up or whatever. But he been doing stand up since I seen him on every interview. Motherfucker funny as hell. All right, let's see.
Now, before we get out of here, you and Kevin Gates will seem like y'all working on something.
Yeah.
Oops, that's on me. I deleted all that shit. It's all good. Come back in a second. Hold on.
Now, before we get out of here, you and Kevin Gates will seem like y'all working on something.
1 second, I'll add it. Don't trip. Got you. We bite.
Nah, man. Probably one of the most real examples I've had in my lifetime. Other
there's
than
another
seeing
video.
my mother and our elders show love to the world and watch them conquer hate. Our ancestors got out of slavery by not hating.
Mm-hmm.
Their children was given rights by not hating. Here we come along, we hate, so we can't get nothing. I was really trying to be hateful and mean to that nigga because of my viewpoint toward rappers. We don't know rappers, but we think we know them. So it's easy to either embrace them or it's easy to criticize them and bash them because they not our neighbors, they're not our cousins. And so it was easy for me, man, to say some mean and hateful things toward that. And I
Come
was
on, I
just
can't
bullshitting,
get
but
the
they were some
vibe.
mean and hateful things.
Yes, sir.
My anticipation was for him to respond just like every other. And when he didn't,
He was like, my bad. I'm sorry.
me not being the character, I was convicted by his words.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, that body rocked me, homie. My natural response was to say, man, that up. But I was
Come
around
on, give me
people
that ball, bro.
who said, nah, you wrong, Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you wrong. So the people around me, and I knew it felt wrong when I was saying it. So now homie that responds showed me that love truly conquers hate, because my intention was to be hateful.
Wow.
So I replied, nah homie, let me come out of character, let me apologize. And then I had to think. He had started sharing my videos long before the internet really had got a hold of me. And he
Oh,
just
so
said,
he already
"Yeah, man,
was on
I admire your community work." So when you hear a man say, "I don't drink, I don't smoke, I've been practicing celibacy, I'm trying to get closer to God," that's a man you keep your mouth off of.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, I had to apologize to the man. So people behind the scenes know he rock with me. Shout out to Rainwater. So they put us together over the phone.
Too
We
big.
text each other inspirational messages. So we done kind of developed a real genuine brotherhood throughout this. That's something the hip hop hadn't seen until last night. So hopefully that make it all right for other black men to hug. That was an embrace, homie. We don't even get to hug our fathers like that.
Block it.
You could feel his energy.
Oh, they gave me a foul.
that was real brotherly love. Nah, homie. When he found out I was coming to the show,
Sheesh.
It gave him some inspiration that day based off how he was feeling. So we really can build one another up as black men.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully that sowed a seed last night. So
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. But look, man, we got to get out of here. You got to.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Very beautiful. This is one of my homies' YouTube videos or whatnot. Let me see. Actually, I know it disappeared again. Don't worry, I got it. I'll switch you right now. Like I said, you just gotta be able to roll with the punches at this point, man. Shit's gonna change all the time. Gotta be ready to adapt and shit, So this is me adapting. Oh. Could I just do it like that then? Oh no, I could do it like this. Hold on. Forgot. Alright, yeah, we're good now. Look like I know what I was doing. Alright. This is the homie G. I used to make music with him back in the day. Let's skip that intro because I don't know if that's copyright music, but this is the homie G. He used to make music. We used to make music together. Him and his homeboy Vic White, his dad, R.I.P. Vic White's dad. He the one that got us in Jamie Foxx's house and shit, and that was cool. And like I said, that was young. When I was young, I think I was like 18, maybe 17 or 16 or something. I don't even know. But yeah, that's when I got to meet Jamie Foxx and go to his house. This is the homie that hooked it all up, made it possible. My homeboy G and Vic White.
Going down out here, man. Y'all can see it's a hella fight. I'm out to get off this for copyright reasons.
Yeah, he ain't trying to fucking copyright neither. I think he still got a trucking company, so if you need trucking or towing work or whatever, not like pickup trucks. See, there's some trucks right there. Like, I think he got a towing company, so if you need to transport from state to state, I think it's GG Precision. But the homie, he out here local in Vegas. I don't know where this is shot at, but it's pretty cool.
Hey, man, it's a whole lot of new shit, though. Whole lot of rap going on, man.
The biker stuff.
Yeah. We already ran into each other.
It's cool.
What's up?
Like I said, so go check out the channel if y'all want. It's called We're All Related. The homie G.
My thug out with me, my wannabe thug.
Shut up.
She thinks shit, thug. Can't cross no poles and shit like that, so. Anyway, we came out, supported Soul Brothers annual event, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we leaving. She think we leaving. She walking fast like we finna go home.
G. Sound the
We
same.
finna go home, but I'm finna walk her to the car so she can go. Come back and finish doing my thing and man go home. I'm not ready to go home yet, so. Already know who it is. Look like it's about that time, man. Just to make sure I get home safe.
Right.
Look like it's about that time, man, for us to hit the road. My wife is loving for me to go, which y'all won't see this part of the video. I gotta go, y'all. She's ready to go.
He said, let's
She
get the
doesn't
fuck
wanna
up out
ride
of
home
here.
without me. Supposed to make sure I get home safe.
Right. That's a woman thing.
And as she said, it's a woman thing, you know, so I guess I gotta rock with it.
My nigga G.
Keep that young chunky
Do your
on.
thing, man. Keep grinding. You got the blicky on it.
And we'll go. We signing out.
Hey. I don't know if that's copyright, so we gonna. Well, it don't really matter. Like I said, shit. I gotta talk to G. Explain to him, if you ain't making no money off YouTube, it really don't matter if you're getting copyright claim until you start monetizing your channel and shit anyway.
How did I even get into that? Fuck. Probably should have told you some of the stories because I know y'all gonna clip the fuck out of it. Okay. Anyway, oh shit! Look at this.
I ain't dropping the album no more on this Friday, you heard me? So make sure y'all are well.
He said, I ain't dropping the album.
I ain't dropping the album.
Hold on. First of all, if y'all want another hour, yo, we gotta get to them 100 subs. We gotta get to 100 subs today, man. Come on.
Look at that screen, man.
Regardless, let me talk about Yak real quick. So, Yak announced he's not dropping his motherfucking album. He was supposed to drop like yesterday, right? First of all, it's official. Yak has left Atlantic. This project is the last for Atlantic.
So they trying to push that
After
thing.
this, he's gonna be on Capitol Records. So he's moving over. Atlantic,
Wow.
if you don't know, is on Warner. That's a Warner Music Group. I can tell you it's a mass exodus from Warner. They're having a very cheap year. They're gonna produce a lot of profit because all they're doing is relying on catalog and shit they don't gotta spend on.
Right. Makes sense.
People in contract years, unless you're that nigga, or you don't want that much of a bag, they're not gonna keep you. Kodak is looking for that bag. Kodak initially even said he's trying to get that 40
There we
million.
go.
You know, it was rumors that YoungBoy got 60 million, so he was like, "Yo, you want 40?" Right now, Atlantic ain't paying that. Not paying that. So that contract negotiation,
Gotta
from what I
go.
was told, was wrapped up like a few months ago. They told Kodak like, "Yo, this is our last and final offer. If you come back for less, which is clearly would be less than 40,
Did I get the block?
but if not, you know what I mean? Deuces,
That's
nigga."
weird.
And his last project is the one he's about to drop. Now, from what I hear, he's already committed to going to Capitol Records. From what I hear, Capitol Records is paying 15 to 20% premium on most contracts. So let's say the max that, if you ask me, I think Atlantic probably offered him 20.
20 M's. He was like, nah, I'm straight.
20. Or probably did less albums. You get what I mean? Or probably did more. Like, maybe like, oh, we'll do 25 for more. Like, from what I heard, the max offer they gave YoungBoy was about 30. Okay? YoungBoy had to get up and out of it. Okay? For Yak, I'm thinking 20. I'm thinking 20, maybe even 15.
That was nice after
You get
shot
me?
animation.
Maybe they say, yo, we'll do
Had him
15
leaning.
for 3.
Oh shit, that's
You know
on
what I
me.
mean?
I'm trying to
15 for 3,
change the
15 for 2,
screen.
something like that, right? Just to keep him there.
All right, sounds great. I'm glad Kodak has bargaining room, but I don't want to hear about it. Just gonna leave me open? Yeah. It's crazy. Child, man, going crazy. Alright, let me do it on this side, cause you know, like, there we go. Real tune and some money in the
Her
room.
name was Tammy, and me and Tammy was real cool. Me and Tammy, you know, she was, matter of fact, she was the high school prom queen. She's the high school. She won a little thing where you walk out on the
Too
field.
easy. He green that
doing
too.
the goddamn doing the homecoming queen. She was there.
Oh
When I
yeah,
say beautiful.
that was nice.
beautiful. Everything she participated in, she was the truth. Time went by and she got out in the streets and started doing her thing. But anyway, we went to church together. We grew up together in church. But anyway, make a long story short, me and her got in them streets and I said, man, I'm finna go get my shit together. I'm finna get out these streets like this, baby girl. She said,
Right.
I'll go with you. I say, cool, let's go. So we had rolled ourselves inside this motherfucking place, man, and the day that we supposed to been going, she disappeared on me.
Damn.
I'm like, damn. Hell nah, man. So I never forget the lady that was coming to get me to go to the place. She said, baby, don't let her stop you from going. Go get your blessing. If she don't want to go, that means, but hell, she was going with me. That was going to be a perfect. I'll end up going by myself anyway. I said, fuck, that lady was right. I'm going to get me right.
Yeah.
Bitch don't mean excuse me. She don't want to
Yeah,
get
probably rehab. You talking about?
that hug
From the top.
From the top. Y'all see that
Nah,
hug?
come on.
Say, give me, what
Get that block. Get that block. 2 blocks in a row.
Say,
Motherfucker.
this man right here, let me tell you who this man is. Understand me? Ever since I was a kid, stay right down the street from it. If it wasn't from them, you wouldn't see them big old pretty blue pits at my house right now.
Look at this. Look at this. That's where you see this.
His brother wanted to turn me on to the dogs when I was a little kid, but his brother's name was Jason. He's gone now. He dead now. You understand me? Passed away, gunshot wound, colostomy
Why would you
bag.
throw that
Understand me?
lie?
But I grew up down the street from there, my boy Chris. Yeah, I feel you. Keep it real. Keep it real. Yeah.
Crazy.
I like you. Ooh, look at that too. What's that? Is that at the lake? What is that?
Lamborghini
At the lake?
with the convertible top.
What the fuck?
In the murder.
In the murder. In the murder. We don't discriminate, y'all. We let everybody talk. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You can run into anything.
Right.
No, we don't. I'm not the rainbow, but I'm not over the rainbow.
Right. Right.
Say, to each his own, y'all. I don't
Oh,
discriminate.
shit.
I'm not the rainbow, but I'm not over. And as long as you know who you is, don't worry about what everybody else is.
Right.
Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta walk past him. But if I ever see him out here, I ain't gonna never walk past. How you doing, sir?
What's up, my
You know, if I ever say I'm not gonna never walk past you, you already know before you know I'm not gonna never walk past you. You hear me? I wouldn't give
What's up, my guy? What you got going, boy? What's up?
You know what I'm doing, man. Let me see that mic right quick. On the spot, I ain't never tried him, and I ain't never tried him because of the simple reason he was a real nigga like he just said. He said he kept it crippin'. I could walk in the trap and tell, nah, this ain't the spot to try right. Goddamn, man, you know? This nigga, and it wasn't because the niggas around him, it was because who he was himself. You dig what I'm saying? And that's to give a nigga his flowers before he go or before I go. Let him know I always respected you on that level, big homie. And we ain't just never just been right on, but we always been right on that part, man. That's my baby right there, man. Y'all say hi to him, man. Tell him who you is, man. You goddamn right.
Eastside, Castle Street, Boona K.
That part, Boona K. That's all they need to know. I love you, boy. Well, this all gonna get, when I say jumping in the middle, all right now. What? Fair, cause it wasn't him, and now I already looked at the nigga like it was him. You understand me?
Hey, what's
But I'm still, you know, goddamn, real niggas understand me. I just thought you was somebody else, but I
I
can't.
was real too.
And I was finna run over there to you, but then I was like, nah, that ain't here. I don't fucked up.
with it on?
He talking this
You know
shit,
what I'm
that
talking
nigga
about?
trying to
Y'all
talk.
murder.
Ain't working out.
Boys. I hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look, somebody just said stop. Look, bam, look at that. I just said, for real. Nah, for real, man. I do what they can't do. They just cap like they out there. I'm playing, man. I can go from here to there. Can we go to the south?
Man, come on, I'm on your time.
Fuck you mean, nigga?
Big person.
Damn, niggas come out here and quit their jobs at this shit. You hear me? Understand me? I might take this motherfucker, act like I'm one of the workers, and walk in there and grab me some shit, just walk out the door. You hear me? Roll straight to the goddamn parking lot. Who's the new worker that just came with this shit? Yeah. I leave that for another nigga to come up with. You count me back in the days, I'd have been on, let's go to Home Depot, hurry up, put the vest on. You understand me? Dry shit. I would have tried some dry shit. I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around with scanning shit and niggas that do scanning shit. But we know one thing, if you scandalous around them, you be scandalous around me too.
No, for real.
Well. Man. All right, real quick, you know I'm gonna say, what's up, right there?
What's the goddamn deal?
Tell them who you with.
I don't give a damn yam, goddamn me, and OG Percy.
That part,
They
nigga.
goddamn me Arlington Lake on the black side, not the white folks side.
Ooh.
Gangster. Real gang. I'm out here. You know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, tell from a crib, y'all peep this out. One of my niggas turned around, they hit a lick. When they hit the lick, they robbed the wrong motherfucker. So on that wrong motherfucker, they took my girl Shay. They took my nigga Lil Rod. Hey. I like that real. You gonna keep that hoe, bro. Yeah.
Look like old police car.
Hold on. Here, hold this mic, man. Please get this nigga the mic right here. Please. Text that motherfucker to you or something. Goddamn me. Yeah, nigga, it don't get no sweeter. But anyway, I'm gonna take y'all to the nigga that one nigga ended up living. They put him in the car, shot him 3 times, set the car on fire. Nigga had to act like he was dead until the niggas drove off. I'm gonna holler at him in a minute. But right now, y'all got standing on the side of me, man. You know, I gotta make sure I'm together before I even introduce a nigga like this, man. Make sure my balloon tune ain't flying. Right now on the side of me, one of the special niggas, I call him Marty Bunch. Marty right here, man.
Hey,
Tell y'all about pimping Marty, been around the world with it. Pimping, I'm talking about rap nationwide with it. I'm talking about international ride of the world with it.
Nationwide. It's
The
on your
first nigga that
side.
ever had faith in me in these streets, standing on the side of me, man. Facts. The first, That's facts. The first nigga that seen something in me that I didn't even see in myself. And when he seen me in me, I was still dirt, muddy in the streets, nigga. I wasn't trying to hear shit. I was like the PMG. And this was like the nigga trying to say, slow down, cuz, get this money, don't do that, don't.
And I'm gonna take you way back. When I seen
Take you way back.
you was, Twisted Black was out there doing his thing.
Right.
And we was at the nighty night. And then you had opened it up.
That's right.
When you was spitting, I looked, I said, man, who was that little youngster up there?
Yeah.
I think I was 5 deep at the time. You feel me?
Okay.
He's 5 deep. No sleep.
But when you got out off that stage, that's when I pulled you to the side.
Goddamn right.
I just say, man, I need to holler at you.
Pimpin' Marty.
Let's get this money.
And that nigga came to ask me, where did I stay? And the next day he showed up at my crib. And that nigga took me out and he took me to make my first motherfucking CD.
Take it straight to the studio.
What?
Straight to the studio. I said, all we gotta do, the first thing you said, I know a studio. I said, man, let's go check it out.
Is that one of your Padres right there?
Yeah, this right here. This dog got 2 names. His name is Unload and Reload.
Unload and Reload?
Yeah, and the reason why I name him that, because my nephew, he's a rapper. And they call him Full Clip. Full Clip, and this dog well trained, 7 months old. You feel me? Yeah, Pimpin' Bullet.
R.I.P. to my big brother AD. This his month, man. That's why I'm down here.
Oh, man.
Can you say something about my brother AD?
Man, I can say much about his brother, you feel me? His brother AD, my day one homie, you feel me?
Damn, man.
Man, when I seen AD, man, when I first met AD, I'ma tell you. Remember when we was on Lancaster?
Oh, man.
I'ma take it back. See, it's
oh,
not
man.
go back.
Come on, Beatty Street.
Hey, right.
Beatty Street.
Hey, when he seen me, he said, man, I like the way how you looked out before my little brother.
Perfect.
You feel
Talking about me, yeah.
And he said, man,
you right.
You showed him the map, you gave him some good gift of game, and he ran with it. You feel me? Yeah, AD was 100, man. And every time I seen him, he stayed solid, he stayed solo.
Goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying? He never wrote deep.
Never,
you feel
man.
me? And if he know you, he gonna give you the respect that you need in your life.
Yeah, man.
And he always had knowledge and wisdom to give you that gift to stay on his game. You feel me?
No cap,
That's
man.
what I liked about AD, man.
R.I.P.
And
my
I
big
love it,
brother, man. Love him,
and
man.
it's my birthday month. I'm a Libra. You feel me? Man, all the Libras out there, my nigga. This one right here, man, is OG person, man. Yeah. I had changed his name one time.
Yes, he did. To Platinum.
Platinum.
No cap.
Hey,
Nigga, got Platinum.
Me and was just a ride together, you feel me?
Nigga called me Platinum. I didn't know what Platinum was. You
I
hear me?
told him, I said, say, man.
No shit.
You know, most writers write stuff down. But when he was spitting, he said, man, I do write stuff down, but I got something I got to just spit out for you. Say, when I heard how he spit.
Yeah.
This one right here, CJ, that's my little brother CJ right
Get
there.
CJ on there. Okay.
For real though.
Okay.
Safe person.
Yes, sir.
Say, man, you still growing.
Thank
you
you,
still
man.
growing.
I thank
and
you.
I be
Thank
following you. You don't know I be following you.
Thank you,
but I
buddy.
be listening to that motivation speech you be giving out there to them young ones.
Okay.
And that's what they need, man. We need to clean up the street with some good prayer
Yes,
and
sir.
some good gift.
No doubt.
And show them some hella game.
No.
Now, a black person or any other person can live like the right way.
Right.
Instead of staying out there in penitentiary.
And staying alive.
Say,
And staying alive. And staying alive.
And breathing every day.
And staying alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Because every time you see me, look like a glow, I'm always gonna be a show. Because I shine like brand new money. I don't make it. It comes to me.
That part.
I got that gift of grab.
That part, man. I
Sometimes
appreciate
somebody
you.
got to open up the bag. All you got to do is spit and be you.
Right.
Don't let nobody change you.
Right.
You showed me that when I say, I changed the name to Platinum, but when I hit the street, you old enough.
Yeah.
They say OG person, this and that, OG person, this and that. And I was hearing your name, you doing battle rap.
Yeah. I started battle rapping.
Yeah. I was hearing about you.
Appreciate you.
Always.
Marty Bunch, man.
Hey,
Marty
man, I
Bunch,
tell y'all the
man.
truth.
Truth. Worldwide Marty Bunch.
For real
The
though,
truth, man.
get out across the world. This now, you see the cities, Cali, Vegas. You see the city, Louisiana, Arkansas.
Talk your shit, man.
Yeah, you see it.
Nah,
You see
it ain't no fugazi.
And I mean, that's facts.
Yeah, that's
living in
fact.
all these cities. These niggas know me out there. That's
Nigga,
fact.
worldwide Marty Bunch,
Real
man.
though.
Fuck
If
you
they
talking
don't know
about,
me,
nigga.
I bet y'all them cool you do.
Got my gang.
All I like baby dolls are like stars. And that's facts, no stamp.
Yeah, no
Look
cap.
at my dog,
Let
look.
me get the mic. Look at it. There we is. Whenever you ready.
Damn.
Hello. Come on, low.
Let's go meet Farmer Bill. Go meet Farmer Bill, man.
Damn.
Go say hi. Notice the burns, nigga. I give a story before I get there, you hear me? All right now. All right, champ, you stay up at OG Person, man. You stay up out here, man. Y'all see who we is? Already. Cap. No cap, no cap. Let's rock, man. Let's show you this boy right here. Fire Marshall.
The drum man don't need a screen.
You know I wasn't gonna pass by you. Yeah, you know I wasn't gonna pass by you. You good out here? Yeah.
Damn.
Guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to
myself, but I know people do things for
Into It. First thing we're going to be talking about is the Doja Cat situation. I'm pretty sure some of you guys remember a few months back, I think it was maybe like a month or two, I did a video on Doja Cat when she shaved her eyebrows off, and I mentioned that there's been so many other celebrities that have done this exact same thing. I don't know of any fashion statement of shaving your eyebrows off and walking out in public without eyebrows. How about you, Jay? Have you ever heard of a fashion trend that requires, that has people shaving their eyebrows off?
I mean, I'm not the fashionista myself, but I know people do things for attention sometimes, especially if they want to be seen a certain way.
I don't know if it's necessarily attention with Doja because she's still very relevant. Her music is top selling. It's not like she needs to do anything, any stunt-wise to sell records. She has like a sustainable fan base. In my opinion, the eyebrow shaving has something to do with like a ritual of some sort. If we go back to the rest of the celebrities that done it, like Madonna's already admitted that she's an occultist. I don't remember the names of the other people that have done it, but it was a few other celebrities that were known occultists as well. And in my previous video, I spoke about all the Egyptian imagery that she puts in her music video. And when I was looking into the shaving the eyebrow thing, it actually was a ritual that the Egyptians used to do. When I found that out, it made perfect sense because with all her Egyptian imagery and all this symbolism that's coming from her that links back to Egypt. And we already know on this channel that the Masons love using Egyptian imagery. When you know the Egyptians used to do this, if I'm not mistaken, they used to do it when one of their cats passed away. And that's strange because you see how her name is Doja Cat. To me, that made it even more suspicious. What do you think about that?
It's funny you say that.
He said he sold the bitch the car for $3,500, and she didn't even know it was rented. Let's go.
That because I never thought about that way. Doja Cat, all the Egyptian symbolism in her videos and stuff. I never thought about that. And then you're all right. I know it was a thing in Egyptian culture to shave your eyebrows, completely shave. And I didn't know that about to honor their cats when they passed away. I know that a lot of like the pharaohs would bury their cats with them or
Come on, that's a charge, bro.
I never saw that connection before.
If you look it up, you can look it up right now. The Egyptians, they used to shave their eyebrows when they would lose a cat. I made the connection instantly.
That's
At
crazy.
that moment, I saw it suspicious that she's already shown this occultic Egyptian imagery before, several times. And now, you know, she's shaving her eyebrows off. She's acting strange. I already know that she's an occultist. From the imagery she's putting in her music videos and the symbolism that's coming from her, I've
She's
seen
a
this
witch.
time and time again. It's very repetitive. For me, it already validates that she's into the occult. But I was trying to identify with her shaving her eyebrows, what was the purpose of her actually doing it? They said that it's when a cat passes away. If we look at the Egyptians used to look at not the cats as God. They didn't look at a cat specifically as a god, but they had a cat god named Bastet. She had the head of a cat. I've showed this video before. If you guys remember the Katy Perry Dark Horse video, where she's also with the Egyptian imagery, and they're showing Bastet, the cat goddess, over and over again. If I'm not mistaken, Katy Perry represents Bastet in that video. There's
The cat
clearly
goddess.
a love
Holy
for this
shit.
goddess, this Egyptian goddess, which I've spoken about several times. In the Bible, it speaks about a point when the fallen angels were casted out of heaven and they made their ways to earth. They made themselves appear as gods. They reproduced with the humans. These fallen angels were
Too
worshipped
big.
as gods. And that's what I believe these Egyptian gods were. I believe these Egyptian pagan gods were just these fallen angels who convinced the people to worship them as gods. These are the same fallen angels that are being worshipped to this day.
Holy
Continuing
shit.
with the Doja Cat situation, the reason I wanted to talk about Doja Cat
No,
is
more
because
about fallen
I saw
angels.
a video
That's
of her
better
recently. The moment I
than
saw
Doja
it,
Cat.
you can tell that something is being done to her.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good.
What's your name and where you from?
My name's Amala, and I'm from California.
Okay, Callie's definitely in the house. Stop playing with her. See your look. Can you describe it for us today?
So this is head to toe Balenciaga. Pancanesi
Okay.
is the jewelry.
Oh, give me the
and
pass,
I
a
don't know,
bounce
Brett would
pass.
know.
Okay.
I have parts of 4 on my hands, and then this is Balenciaga.
Oh my God, amazing, amazing.
And then for my grills, I had alligator Jesus do fangs, but one fell out.
Okay, stop playing with her. If you give anybody a styling tip, what would it be?
Gator Jesus.
Have fun. I'm boring. I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. What's your favorite meal?
Sorry?
What's your favorite meal?
Lobster.
Ooh, and what's your zodiac sign?
Favorite what?
Your zodiac sign.
Libra.
Libra, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you.
Libra
Like I
says
said, she
twice
shaved her
in the
eyebrows,
last
she
5
shaved her
minutes.
head. Okay, but now she's putting makeup on herself to make herself look like she's like been
Dead
injured
and
or something.
demonic
In
and
the
shit.
video, I'm not sure if it's makeup or not, but I believe it's makeup. It looks like she put makeup on her
Like a
eyes to
zombie.
make herself appear like something happened to her. I don't know what she's going with, but she's talking almost like if she's delusional, almost like if something was done to her mind. And in my opinion, it starts to seem strange. We can say that she's just going through the stresses of the entertainment industry. How many people do we have to see do the same exact thing for us to not realize that it's a pattern? In that same video that I'm talking about, we see Doja Cat talking, and before she even finishes talking, someone comes and grabs her and pulls her away.
Like
to me, that
she
found
she
that
busy.
strange. What do you think about MK Ultra? Do you
She
think
gotta
that
go.
MK
What you
Ultra is
mean?
done to
In a
celebrities?
tight
You know
schedule.
what? It would make a lot of sense because, like what you said with Doja Cat, the stuff she's doing, it's really, really weird. And when I mentioned about maybe it's for attention, but you're right, she is in the spotlight.
Hey.
She's not one to be doing stuff for attention right now. Looking at that video, the way that she was dressed and the way like her makeup was done, like she had a scar on her face, a couple of scars. She had like her knuckles that they were bloody, like she had been punching something. It all like just seemed weird to me.
That to me just doesn't add up.
Shit
MK
looks
Ultra was
cool.
done to people, and the people that it was done to, they don't remember it was
Ooh.
done to them. If you personally ask them, they have
I'm about to
go
watch
through
an MK
extensive
Ultra movie
therapy
tonight,
to be able
actually.
to remember just
It's
some
with
of that
the
trauma
actor
that they
from
were
Hell on
during
Wheels.
these
I don't know
MK
the
Ultra
name of the
experiments.
movie, but it's
Now,
good.
I know it might sound far-fetched, But you have to understand, half of these artists are miserable. They're into contracts where they become slaves to the music industry and they work harder than anybody else can imagine. They're no longer a person, they become a property of a company. They become the company itself. They have to operate and work all the time, just like a regular company would. The fact that Doja Cat is acting in this manner, to me, just screams MK Ultra. And then if we think about it, Britney Spears shaved her head. She did the same thing. Now the way she's talking in these conversations, in these interviews, they sound like,
They fucked her up.
like something, either she's using something, which could be a possibility, don't get me wrong. These people are known for using something.
Drugs
It
and
wouldn't
shit.
explain why she shaved her eyebrows off. It wouldn't explain why she's putting this type of makeup and going for this look. It's all suspicious to me.
It's funny that you say that because when you talk about MK Ultra and like kind of like maybe creating like these sleeper cell people where people
shit.
can like live their normal lives but have something else in them
Nah.
completely. When they sign these
The
contracts
signal.
with the record labels and become these people,
Oh,
you
got
have to
him.
live with it. At the end of the day, they're still
Step
humans,
through.
and somehow they gotta find a way to do their job and be themselves, even if it's conflicting. And how would you do that? Maybe some of that crazy stuff that happened with MK Ultra.
You make a very valid point. Do you think that it's happening to them willingly?
Got
do you
it, got
think
it.
they know that it's happening? They know it's gonna happen once they get involved? Or do you think that this is just something that happens out of nowhere?
I mean, I think it's definitely transactional. They're getting something from it. They're getting fame. They're getting money. So they have to
Getting money.
give something up. And yeah, it's hard work, but like you could say you work
Oh.
hard, I work hard, and we're not getting back the kind of recognition, fame, money that artists are getting. So I definitely think they're in
Become
on
an
it.
artist.
And it might be one of those things that once they get in, they're in too deep and you can't get out. And maybe this is like her form of lashing out, like the shaving the eyebrows and doing the crazy makeup, the scars and stuff. Maybe that's like her inner self fighting the self that's outside. This whole thing that she's done to
Oh,
herself from the
that was
transaction.
crazy.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. She can be.
This is the consequence of that transaction.
Like this
But pretty
TV
mu-
show?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I've
called
seen
Severed, where it's pretty much like this company came up with this process where they put an implant in your brain and you had a work personality and like a regular you outside of work.
Block.
The moment you walk into work, your work personality took over. And then when you clocked out of work, you go back to your regular self, but it was separated, so you wouldn't know each other. So this kind of reminds me of that, where it's like they have the fame
Hey, come on.
personality and the regular personality. In the show, if you watch, I won't spoil too much, but towards the end, you kind of start
Pretty
to
good
see
show. I
the
gotta finish
consequences
watching
of having that. You know what I mean? So maybe this is the consequence of that transaction the celebrity might have made to get that fame in return. In the show, there was consequences, and it was like no one likes to go to work, but we like the benefits of work. We like to get paid and stuff like that. But everything has a cost, so you kind of have to like find that balance.
That's very interesting. I've never watched that show before.
It's on
I
Apple
definitely wanna
TV,
check
I
it out.
think.
That's a great way to see it as well. These people that make these deals, I know that Doja Cat's an occultist, or at least whoever is behind Doja Cat. When I see this right now, I see Doja in the same position that Britney was years ago. I see Doja showing us signs that something is being done to her, and maybe she doesn't want to be
seconds.
doing this anymore. Or like you said, she could possibly be having a breakdown. When people hear about MK Ultra, the name alone just sounds goofy, right? When I first said it to you before you researched it, doesn't that sound like a conspiracy theory already?
Yeah, the name really doesn't make sense to me. I don't know the meaning behind the name, but it doesn't sound like a whole name that you want to have. And on top of that, like, remember one of the first songs I heard for her, wasn't it like about a cow? So it's like Doja Cat, I'm a cow.
I'm gonna tell you what,
What
the
the fuck?
MK Ultra represents.
I didn't
They
get what he was
represented
trying to
MK
say at
Ultra
all.
with the monarch butterfly. The reason why they used the butterfly, right, was because the gray matter in our brain, once you slice it, it's shaped like a butterfly. The gray matter in our brain is responsible for a bunch of things. It's responsible for the control movement, for memory, for, even talking and processing things. So basically it's responsible for everything that we do on a normal basis. Talk,
Damn.
move, and walk. And that's
kind
what they
of
were
important.
targeting. They wanted to target the gray matter in the brain. So they called it MK Ultra, Monarch Programming.
It's weird because like think about today, we have so much technology and medicine has evolved so much, but we know very little about the human brain and what it's capable of.
But they
Very
tell
true.
us that they know
I
everything
believe
about
if
space,
the CIA
though.
invested money for over 20 years on something. I honestly feel like they didn't do it for no reason. I don't think that they were working
Who's to
on
say it's
something for
not
20
over?
years and spending millions and millions of dollars to not get results or to just abandon their project.
I go by the belief that we're all under the MK Ultra spell a little bit. I could explain more, but I'll wait till people actually ask me to explain more.
one day to the next. I'm pretty sure to this day, MK Ultra is still being, worked on and tested on and being used on people. And I also believe to this day, they never stopped their operation. Do you think that they really stopped their operations just because a few people discovered it and they were going to expose it?
It's funny you say that because you're talking about they probably spent millions and millions of dollars. And the government is not in the business of just throwing money away. They definitely want to get something from it.
That
So I'm pretty
maybe
sure
not all the way true too. That sounded just like some bullshit. The government throws money away all the time, but I get what he's trying to say.
Notice as much, you know what I mean? You don't see it publicized what the CIA is doing. They don't put it in the newspaper. They don't make videos
they don't
about
have
it.
to.
They keep it secret for a reason. You know what I mean?
CIA make videos. It's literally the Secret Service.
Before. A lot of the CIA members are Skull and Bones members. Skull and Bones is a secret society in Yale University. And they recruit from there every year. You can look it up right now, and you'll see that they recruit so many of the Yale students. A Freemason started the Skull and Bones. People say all the time, the Skull and Bones have nothing to do with Freemasonry. The rituals and the initiation, where do you think all that came from? That comes from Freemason traditions and Freemason rituals. It's all the same thing. They created a hierarchy in school like they have a hierarchy in life. People say, oh, the Freemasons are just, old guys and rich people that want to hang out with each other. Yeah, this is something that's happened forever, but they don't just hang out with each other and have fun. They hang out with each other and dictate the rest of our lives.
And you think about Yale, it's a prestigious schools. Some of the brightest people in the country go there, in the world actually. So it's right, yeah, it might want to get together and just hang out and talk and do whatever. But when you're smart, you can have smarter conversations. And a lot of the people come from money. When you have money, you don't chase money, you chase power and influence. When money becomes so easy, you got to find something for a challenge. Like you think about some billionaires who they have every amount of money they could ever imagine, but then they start looking for political power, or they look for like social media so they can influence the masses. You know what I mean?
Okay,
exactly.
Yeah.
And
God complex is what he's trying to say.
Billionaires do all the time. They want to influence people from behind the scenes. So how do you do it? You buy the rapper. You sign him into a contract where he gets 12% of his money, 8% of his money. You get all the rest of his money. And you control what he says. If you don't like what he says, the song doesn't get put out. If you don't wear his shirt with the about was Kanye West. Recently, Kanye West has been acting strange for like the 30th time already. I don't understand much what comes from Kanye West, but I know that it's just all scripted. Like at this point, you could tell that there's an agenda that they are using Kanye West to push. You could say right now all you want, oh, Kanye West, they're trying to eliminate him. They're trying to take him out or his message.
They gave him $1 billion to talk.
I see Kanye West playing games. He did say something that I found very interesting. He did an interview with Fox, and he said on that interview, he mentions how he had friends/handlers who were trying to tell him what to do. And then he also mentions that the moment he wore his shirt with the White Lives Matter phrase on it, he was getting calls and being told that he can't do that and that something was going to happen to him if he wore that shirt.
From my ex-wife to my mother-in-law to my manager at that time to, my so-called friends/handlers or my so-called friends/handlers around me.
What I feel is going on, there's definitely an agenda in motion. They want people to gather around behind Kanye. They've already made Kanye a leader in so many ways. We see Kanye the church leader now. He's the business leader. He's the fashion leader. They've been building him like this forever. This is, his position. Do I really think that this is a real problem? I don't understand why so much people would generate that much attention to this.
I don't think it's a problem.
Kanye over and over has been known to do these outlandish things.
Somebody said if Walmart can sell Juneteenth outfits and stuff, then Kanye can sell a White Lives Matter shirt. It shouldn't be an issue. If you understand what I said, then that's cool. If you don't, that's fine as well.
What's more concerning up to me is he admitting that he has handlers, not him talking about, oh yes, my shirt, oh, the shirt that I'm wearing. You understand? I understand that the message might be disrespectful and demeaning in a way, but we know Kanye is the same person that said slavery was a choice.
It's crazy you bring that up because it goes back to what I was talking about. Once you have the money, and that's kind of what is Kanye's thing. I feel like as far back as I can remember, I don't remember his early days anymore. I just remember his controversial days when he was seen as outlandish and wrecking his life. You know what I mean? The guy who wants to sit in the woods by himself.
When you mention
the guy that wants to sit in the woods, what is his reference?
Kanye has power because influence in a way is power. He's able to influence people to make decisions. When Kanye says something,
I was with him and then he lost me. Damn.
Even if he's wrong, we've already seen it several times. It's because Kanye is literally worshipped as a god. And this is what he wanted. He's called himself a god several times. Kanye has a god complex. He thinks he's a god. It's funny that you say that he wants more influence and power, and that's why I believe he even got into the church and acted like he's Christian now, because now he's able to influence even more people that he most likely wouldn't have gotten to before. And now he can even convince more people into thinking that like more someone that they can trust in. In reality, though, we have to go back to the fact that Kanye is a part of the same record labels that push the same agenda that's destroying the communities. Kanye West has never truly gone against them, because if he did, he would not be here. We know what happens to those that try to go against the agenda. They don't exist anymore. That's how the system works. What Kanye is doing is he is playing the bad guy because they want him to play the bad guy. The Freemasons, they love duality. And we've said this on this channel so many times. They like the black and the white, the checkerboard floor. They represent both sides. They create the problem so they can offer the solution. Kanye West doing all this is because they want him to do it. If Kanye West was truly doing anything out that he wasn't supposed to do, he wouldn't be here. Something else that I found I'm not sure if you saw it. Kanye West is having like some beef with P. Diddy right now. I find it interesting because I just did a video, I just did a podcast
P. Diddy, I don't
on
know.
P.
What do
Diddy.
you call him
In that
anymore?
podcast, I mentioned how P. Diddy is known to like get his way with men that want to make it in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He likes to take advantage of those who want to, make it in the industry so he can get whatever he wants from them, literally everything from them. In this conversation, Kanye West mentions that
he's
P. Diddy is
insinuating
only hitting him
sex,
up
I think.
and telling him not to wear the White Lives Matter shirt because the Jewish people that control him are telling him to. Some of this, to me, I find interesting. I wonder, is Kanye really trying to stand up against the industry? Is this something that he's really trying to do? If he is, I don't think he would have made it this
Let's
far.
hold on. Let's see what this kid got to say. He's like producer kid.
I'm on my own island, and I've been for a minute. Another reason I'm not there is because the producers we interview and the execs that are higher up, they tell us the game on how to elevate, how to touch the people, and how to help the people. And I'm somebody that wants to grow, and I want others to grow, and I want to make everybody else elevate. The company isn't really just for that. The company is for more of just selling kits and just doing the business part. I'm for the community. That's what started us and fueled us up. So at the end of the day, I'm a grower, and I can't stay where things are not. Get straight to the chase. This is why I'm not with Producer Grind anymore. I've been with Producer Grind for about 7 to 8 years, and during the pandemic, things got shaken up. The original team split, and now it's a situation that there's a lot of misperception because I'm on my own island. I'm Who's J Beats, Gas and Beats, J Beats Academy. And a lot of people contact me and they're like, hey, I just ordered this from Producer Grind. Hey, I'm looking for my merch. I'm looking for all of this shit that has nothing to do with me. I just want to let y'all know I'm on my own island.
He said that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Another reason I'm not there is because the producers we interview and the execs that are higher up, they tell us the game on how to elevate, how to touch the people, and how to help the people. And I'm somebody that wants to grow, and I want others to grow, and I want to make everybody else elevate. The company isn't really just for that. The company is for more of just selling kits and just doing the business part. I'm for the community. That's what started us and fueled us up. So at the end of the day, I'm a grower, and I can't stay where things are not. Get straight to the chase.
He said basically they just selling kits and
How much
shit.
money
He
he
ain't
has.
fucking
The
with that
people that he's
shit.
going against have more money and power than
shit.
him and anybody
Almost
else
went out of bounds.
combined.
Yeah, it's funny you bring up the whole P. Diddy thing, and it ties back
There
to
we go.
the theme that I was talking about earlier about money and then power. It's the same thing, like in life, working different jobs. I've run into people who are extremely wealthy. I'm talking about like old money, money's never gonna run out, kind of rich. And these people, they want to win over the small guy at all costs. I've had people sit here with billions of dollars in their account, but argue about $1.50. So I think to them it's more about getting what they want.
He's stupid. It's a niggas got billions of dollars in their
He
account.
has the
and
ability
they
and
arguing
power
over
to make things
$1.50.
happen, to
He ain't
shut
fucking
careers
with it.
off. And this is why Kanye's even saying in that text, oh, you're going to green light me, you're going to green light me, meaning that he knows that
They're
he
gonna
has the
kill him.
ability to make certain calls that'll make certain things happen, At the end of the day, money-wise, Kanye makes a lot of money. I think he's supposedly a billionaire, but I'm not too sure because Kanye likes to exaggerate. But we know that Diddy definitely has more power than Kanye. Especially since Diddy has been a puppet for, much longer than Kanye.
I don't know about all this bullshit. He's speculating like a motherfucker. Does he like put a description or a disclaimer?
I wouldn't say.
Is he
Definitely
speculating like a
Kanye
motherfucker?
West as influential as P. Diddy, of course. They definitely should probably even more influential because more fans
He
were
did
rallying
been
behind
out of the
Kanye
picture
West.
for a
so
long
Kanye West
time, bro.
definitely has more manipulation over the people. But what Diddy has is power in the industry.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You're right. P. Diddy does have a
Hmm.
longer track record. He's been
Good
doing
block.
it way longer than Kanye West has. And like you're right, he probably
Yeah, I blocked that
knows
shit way over
more
there.
people.
That's
and he is
cool.
considered a gatekeeper because I'm sure if he doesn't sign off on somebody, he can make their career come to a halt. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah, I'm
Especially
pretty
people
sure he
starting
could
off and
too.
stuff like that. So, like, funny what you said earlier about how him wanting to get everything from
Yeah,
something
that's the
to
Big
get
Diddy
past them.
pose right there. That's how he
definitely
get you
something
in the
that ties into
contract.
That whole power thing, you know? Have complete and total power over somebody to give them what you want.
The things that Diddy was asking the people to do, you're right. It's like he's exercising his power. I call it wanting to show that he's a god, you know? A god can have whatever he wants, right or wrong.
Yeah, I mean, technically, it's a God is over everything, has no one above them.
Exactly. So I believe when people get to the level, especially with Masonry, which represents enlightenment, you know, building yourself up to God's level, that's what Masons believe they're doing. From what I see, Diddy is obviously a Mason. He's obviously working with the Masonic
That's
order.
that other
He
Diddy
shows
pose
signs
right there.
consistently that he uses his
That's
power
that
to get what he wants. And
That's
leverage.
that sign the
If you want a
contract
record
look,
deal,
nigga.
well,
You want to
maybe
be
you gotta
famous,
meet me in the
nigga?
back and do me a little extra.
Also, now I'm thinking about it. You're talking about Diddy. You remember he was known for holding those all-white parties back in the day. And, I mean, I'm sure that he exerted his influence at those parties and tried to make people think
He's
that they
saying,
wanna do.
them motherfuckers saying, did he rape niggas at the party?
He just had one recently,
That's
and in those parties, we could only imagine what goes down. If we heard already countless stories
Debauchery.
about the Hollywood parties, I'm pretty sure Diddy was hosting some of those Hollywood parties that these people were talking about. We gotta remember, Diddy's one of the biggest executives in the industry. He's behind some of the biggest artists in the industry. Going back to Kanye, the fact that Kanye would call him out and say Diddy is only coming after him because he's being told to, this lets you know how the industry works. Maybe Kanye is exposing something. Now, in
No, people
regards
like, why that
to
nigga
that
standing
White
on
Lives
that shit
Matter
like
shirt,
that?
yes, I think it's definitely ridiculous. The whole White Lives Matter thing is a joke, obviously. Kanye West does things like this for attention. The Trump
course.
thing, I think it was also for attention. And I also think that it's all connected. I don't think that Trump would have been able to run for president. Trump was the
Divide and
same guy
conquer,
that we used to
man.
watch on our TV. You understand? Before he was a president, he was a reality show host. He was on WWE at one point. This is
Brad
the
and
guy
Circus, divide
that
and
people want to
conquer.
believe he's wholeheartedly serious when he was already shown to be able to compromise himself for a few dollars. He's willing to do what they tell him to do to make some money. And that's how everybody works in this industry at the end of the day.
No, you're absolutely right. And like bringing him up, for example, he was known to do anything for $1 and anything for a win. Someone who's had money his whole entire life and still wants more. Money became easy, so he had to find other ways to get it. Be it getting money, but in a more difficult way by like bending rules or anything like that. Because there's tons of documents out there that show bending the rules to get money, even though he didn't need money because he already had plenty. And the same thing about power.
What team
and,
is
like,
this?
going
The
into
Jazz
politics and stuff
jerseys
like
look
that.
weird.
He's already a billionaire, has tons of money. Why go into like getting a job? You know what I mean? And a tough
Why
job
getting
at
a
that.
job?
Because politics ain't an easy job.
It was all set up. It showed what time we were in when
Exactly.
Trump got voted into president. It showed
The
where
show.
in society we were and how the world truly works. But you know what? That's it for this podcast, guys.
Oh,
I
shit,
truly
why is this team so
appreciate
tall?
Every single one of you. Thank you guys for checking us out. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks, guys.
All right, there we go. That was, I don't know, man. I'm beginning to like, I like that guy's channel, but I'm beginning to like think that he just be making shit up. I mean, obviously he just be making shit up, but goddamn, some of this shit he not even try. That's not 3 seconds. That's crazy. Look at him walk all the way back out the paint. My bad.
Charles the White about to get whooped in the West.
Oh, that's when Charleston called the police.
Yeah, they got Charles the White fucked up.
No, you don't get to pick how we go, how it go, nigga.
Bitch ass nigga.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all gonna be like, will he call the cops? Nah, he chatting to them niggas. Like, again, all y'all street niggas, I don't want to hear y'all be talking about, oh, he's calling the cops. I've never seen, like, it's only when it comes to, like, Charleston White and 6ix9ine niggas is mad scared of the law. Oh, we don't want to go to jail. But y'all do shit to go to jail all the time. Like, like, why these two niggas is the two niggas that when they confront y'all with they might call the cops on y'all, y'all like, oh no, we're shook. Nah, Charleston stand his ground. I'm keeping it 100. He stand his ground. That nigga say, you and your crew, nigga.
He said, I'll be back to West Dallas.
Nah. Charleston stand his ground. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. You and your crew. Nah. Hey, listen. I've seen niggas do crazier shit in broad daylight when there's known cameras around. You telling me that, oh, just because this nigga, nah. Charleston caught the dub. I don't care if you call the cops.
He said, fuck that, he pulled a gun on me. You,
The law. Oh, he a hoe.
That's crazy.
You just not knowing that?
He a hoe. This nigga really called the law.
They crazy. When somebody pull a gun on you, you gonna just let them do that?
And they came.
That's crazy.
He over there fucking with him.
He put the gun. Go.
He gave it to one of them. He had me surrounded with his gang buddies.
He had me surrounded with his gang buddies.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Police.
Thank you, Mr. Police.
He put a gun on me. He was with him.
Oh,
he was with him.
Oh, shit.
Better not say shit to me.
Oh, shit.
He said, better not say shit to me. I'm putting all you niggas' asses in jail. Charleston White.
That nigga said, I'm putting all y'all niggas' ass in jail.
He put the gun in the car. A silver gun. He gave it to one of them. He had me surrounded with his gang buddies.
One thing Charleston White gonna do is give probable cause to the cops to search your shit, man. If you fucking with a nigga like that, you shouldn't be out there threatening him, especially if you got a warrant or something.
Just do it.
Punch in his mouth and run, nigga. Like, just leave immediately. You gonna wait for the cops and not expect to get searched or shit? If it's a probation violation or some shit, you going to jail.
Anything.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Police.
Thank you, Mr. Police.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Police.
Okay, he put a gun on me. He was with him.
He was with him.
He was with him. Better not say shit to me. But now you niggas asking me dead. Yeah.
Damn.
He got the gun, man.
That's funny shit, though.
So, hey, at this point, man, I gotta say, anybody who's messing with Charleston White
deserve what they
it's
get.
Not Charleston White's fault. It's your fault. You're clearly playing with a guy who will definitely put you in jail. But I also heard that real street niggas ain't scared of cops. So, like, you shouldn't be scared of no little assault charge. If you don't like him, or if he's been talking about you online, catch the little assault charge and go to jail.
Right.
Go
Do
for
your
a weekend,
thing.
go for whatever, or shit, they might just let you out on a summons.
You never know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all
Do your
looking crazy
thing.
when Charleston White is literally standing there and he's talking shit to y'all. Then he called the cops behind him, and he's talking even more shit. And then everybody's excuses, oh yeah, he's the law. Nigga, he been told you he's the law.
Right, it wasn't never no debate about that. He been told people what he gonna do.
Yeah, he called all them bitches, they did nothing. Yo,
They
it's
did
always
nothing.
interesting to me, right? It's like,
The head fake, the head and
Like
shoulder
this.
fake.
yo, street niggas, like, here's the point. By the way, of course the streets is real in the sense of, bro, there's violence really out here. But, bro, everybody online really be capping. You're not about to risk your... This is how much you know niggas
Right.
don't even hate people. Charleston online talking usually generally to like just the streets in general. Bro, there's no martyr for the streets that's going to be like, oh, I'll take this assault charge for everybody in the streets. No. You get what I mean? So that's why nobody's doing nothing to him. It's the same thing with 6ix9ine. Everybody was just like, nah, the only reason why we don't do nothing to him is because he got 59 security. Bro, he got punched in the head or somebody saw him in the club.
Stealing
Did that
chicken.
nigga go to jail? No.
Look at this shit.
That nigga never went to jail. It just disproves what everybody
Just
says.
slid up out of there.
You know what everybody says? Yo, nah, he's just trying to trick us off the street. If you
That's
punch
funny.
a federal
Bitch
agent,
went
you
back
know
there
what
and
type
got
of
her
time
some
you
chicken
getting.
like,
Well,
fuck
what
it.
about the nigga who tried to punch him in the club? Did that nigga get life? That nigga never got no time.
Oh.
Niggas just make up excuses. But here's a real point. Niggas be acting like they're the defenders and the avengers of the streets when in reality, you won't do nothing to nobody who didn't do nothing to you. And a bunch of words online, yes, you might not fuck with someone. Yes, you might not like them. But you really don't want to get locked up and really get in some real issues over it. You get what I mean? Like, just think about it. Now, granted, if Charleston White did something to those guys, pretty sure they would do something to him. But you know what it is? The same way how Charleston White's yapping online, when they see him in person, they're just going to yap to him too. But then they're going to come to the internet and be like, yo, you know why we ain't hit him? He's the law. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, stop it.
Instead, they getting themselves into trouble.
Somebody
Fucking
said, I'm
around.
definitely calling the police. If I can, of course. Pay taxes, nigga, the fuck.
He said, I pay taxes, motherfucker.
Nigga, didn't I tell you about the story when I ran into Casanova in the club, nigga? He said, yo, act. Yo, come talk to me over there. I said, yo, I was like, no, let's go outside and talk. Number one, that made me sound tough. Number two, we were in New York City, nigga. When I walked into that club, I seen 15 cop cars outside, nigga. You know where we would have talked? Nigga, we would have talked right in between 50 officers. Officers, come over here. Come over here. Come on. Ain't this the 2 times nigga y'all looking for anyway?
Ain't this the
He
nigga
said he
y'all
had a
looking
problem
for
with me.
anyway.
I just want y'all to be my witness as we have a conversation. Casanova, what's going on now? I've been leaning in like this on my camera phone. What's up? Officers, y'all can hear? Nah, scoot in, nigga. He talking to all of us now.
Scoot in.
Nigga, he talking to all of us. What's up? Okay. You just want to pop some bottles? All right, let's go pop some bottles then. Yo, Cass is like, yo. He's like, nah, homie, let me talk to you over there. He pointing away from the exit. I'm looking towards the exit like, now let's talk outside. Oh, man.
He's like, well, I can
That's why you
run,
gotta
too.
get law-abiding citizens to do that, though. Because I've seen cops, when they see 2 street niggas, like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example, right? 6ix9ine's niggas. So 6ix9ine, when he was trying to go to Summer Jam, he brought 100 people with him. Remember the year they ain't let him in?
Yeah.
They found one of the niggas, 6ix9ine low-key schmooler. We said the video.
Damn. Oh, shit. Hold on, let me switch to this real quick. Get the motherfucking rebound. Klay Thompson never misses.
Out with me for a minute. What happens when a 2K creator's ego gets the best of him? What happens when a 2K creator approaches a smaller creator like myself and demands that I give him credit for the information that he has disseminated to the public. Now, two basic principles come into play which I normally practice, that's ethics and respect. And before I share these DMs with you that took place between me and NBA 2K Toots, I would like to say and stress that legally we are not obligated to give anyone credit if we're reacting to information that has been disseminated to the public here on YouTube. And one of the
Bam. There you go. I'm gonna let y'all hear that one more time.
principles come into play which I normally practice, that's ethics and respect. And before I share these DMs with you that took place between me and NBA 2K Toots, I would like to say and stress that legally we are not obligated to give anyone credit if we're reacting to information that has been disseminated to the public here on YouTube. And what
Because I just saw too in this other video, it explains basically that YouTube, once you upload something to YouTube low-key has the rights to it. So like, yeah, if I react to something that's on YouTube already, it's kind of like, you know, thanks YouTube, I appreciate it. I don't have to ask the original creator.
one of the first messages
I mean, they could still copyright claim you and stuff like that, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, you couldn't be less necessarily legally liable, you know, for any damages, I guess.
I want to share with you, 2K Toots tells me it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Giving credit is not like a gift that you just give it to someone as you please. Me as a creator, giving credit to the sources of information that I disseminate here on this channel is a luxury, it's not an obligation. There's a whole genre of reaction videos here on YouTube, and I don't necessarily want to get into technical.
And that's exactly why I do what I do, because yeah, I mean, I try to give out people's names. Like this guy's named All City Live. He also has another YouTube channel where he sits and listens to people talk shit, mainly Whack 100 on Clubhouse. I think that's the shit's what it's called. Yeah, so he also has that channel, which is doing good too. I'll go check that channel out. I don't know what that one is. I think it's like 1 Minute Hip Hop or something like that. Try that out. But like I said, you don't have to tell nothing to nobody, but let him explain it, I guess.
Please, me as a creator, giving credit to the sources of information that I disseminate here on this channel is a luxury, it's not an obligation. There's a whole genre of reaction videos here on YouTube, and I don't necessarily want to get into technicalities. If we get into technicalities, legally, I would be in the right. But let's talk about ethics and respect, and I'll be the
Yeah, and like he didn't want to go into technicalities or the technical details of the situation because he or I am not attorneys, but basically it boils down to fair use, basically, you know what I mean?
First want to say ethically and respectfully, I take great pleasure in giving credit where credit is due. If you guys been around the channel for long enough, last year I spent almost the whole year giving credit to NBA 2K Toots, referencing NBA 2K Toots videos and his information in our videos and on our live stream. And if you guys know, I was using SetShot 25.
I was about to say, when you I've noticed two things. Like certain people, they when you use their content and you notify them, they're happy that you are using their content and helping them, you know, reach another group of people that they may not necessarily have reached. And then there's another group of people that, you know, because you may put your watermark on it, obviously, because you're trying to promote your business as well. Otherwise, it's really not beneficial for you to post their shit, you know what I mean? But in society today, everybody's just been trained to repost stuff for the fuck of it without any benefit on their end. So, but with that being said, I repost certain people's stuff, and I sometimes ask them for permission, even though I don't have to, but I just give them the courtesy because I want to see their reaction. I want to see how, you know, if it's reciprocal that I, you know, am promoting their shit, you know, maybe they can share the video that I made of their original content, which is like a remix, which is what everybody does on TikTok, YouTube, and everything. But certain people aren't used to it yet, especially people that are new to the social media game, and like more the people that are trying to change and get into this from a different industry. But the people that are in this industry are a little bit more open, I guess. They seem to be fine with it. They don't have a problem with it. But I've seen it go both ways where like they won't reshare the shit that I shared, even though I tagged them in it and all that. But like if I made a video disparaging to them and tagged them in it, I'm pretty sure they would want to talk about something then. You know what I mean? But if it's good in their favor, then usually people won't fuck with you. But like I said, if you try to take a video that's not already on YouTube, then you can have issues like a movie or like I got in a little bit of a trouble because I posted a little bit of Floyd Mayweather's boxing match, and that none of that is on YouTube. It was a pay-per-view event, and so like they kind of got a little bit mad at me for that. So, but yeah, most of the shit that you want, if you want to do something like this, just react to shit that's already on YouTube. You're gonna be okay.
5 last.
I mean, like I said, they still can copyright claim you and shit like that. If you're starting to grow your audience, it doesn't really matter.
One of the best jump shots I had the pleasure of using on NBA 2K22. I made videos about Set Shot 25. I talked about it constantly in a...
Oh, let me be specific too. Copyright strike and a copyright claim are two different things. Copyright claims are just whatever. If you're not making money on the video, it doesn't matter. It's not much to pay attention to. But a copyright strike, yeah, if you get 3 of those, then your channels could be deleted.
A bunch of other videos and also on our live streams. So when NBA 2K Toots made a video with the stats, I took the graph that he had displayed on his channel after his channel already had uploaded a video, and I made another video talking about the stat with his logo at the very bottom, also referencing his channel yet again. And when I'm speaking about referencing, I'm not just saying using the information that he's disseminating. I'm speaking about actually telling the viewers you should go check out NBA 2K Toots. Now, I have a graphic design background. There really is no need for use somebody else's graph. I could easily just recreate it, which you guys have seen on recent videos. But last year, I purposely used his graph with his logo so that the viewers understood where the graph came from. So NBA 2K Toots sent me a message last year about the graph that I used. He goes on to say, "Hey City, hope everything is fine. I noticed that you put my stats in your last video for Set Shot 25. I know there is no written rule about this, but I would prefer and appreciate it if you don't do it again. I know you might say that, oh, you might get some views from it, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that, especially with the way you put all the necessary stats already on your screen. You didn't even put a link or something. On the viewer's perspective, there's no other reason to check the original video because you put the stat that already anyway." Now bear with me, I'm reading this verbatim, so if you guys see it like reading wrong, it's because I'm reading what he typed. But nevertheless, I still prefer for you not to do it. On my part, I spend 2 to 4 hours just to gather raw data on a base, and it doesn't feel right for someone to just take it. I'm just afraid that it might happen again, especially I already had tons of stats on my channel. Hope you understand, and I know you're a good creator, and I'm confident that you'll come up with other things. Thanks. And now let's speak on this first, because I believe that was a legitimate request not to use his graph, the graph that he created.
So he stopped using the graph,
which is why I responded posting the link of the video that I had already previously uploaded about Set Shot 25. And I went on to say, "Hey Toots, totally understandable. Thanks for reaching out. You can trust that I will never use one of your graphs again." It's really important that you guys are hearing what I'm saying here.
Exactly. I know what you're talking about.
That I would not use one of his graphs ever again. I went on to say I only used it because it had your name on it. To put things in context for you, I have consistently referred to your channel to my viewers through my content and through my live streams. Also made a video on Set Shot 25 months ago and was consistently recommending Set Shot 25 to my viewers. Considering this context, I was hopeful that a creator like you would appreciate my delivery. Unfortunately, that is not the case. You can rest assured this will never happen again. And never have I ever used or referenced NBA 2K Toots again. Now let's put this in perspective, because I don't want to be someone who disregards another man's hard work. I truly appreciate the efforts that 2K Toots has put out for the 2K community, along with other great creators like 2K Labs. And surely I understand the request from NBA 2K Toots saying, "Hey, I would prefer if you do not use my graphs in your videos." But where things go left between me and NBA 2K Toots is that Toots thinks I cannot speak on the findings. So between 2K Toots and NBA 2K Labs, I often speak about the results that they find out in their tests. And after receiving this first message last year from NBA 2K Toots, I no longer even reference his channel because I already had spent a good year referencing referencing his channel to my viewers. Being that there was a lack of appreciation for those efforts on my behalf, and the one time that I used a graph with his logo on it to help reference viewers to his channel, his response was not to use his graph ever again. I said, okay, NBA 2K Toots, I will not use it. It's an understandable request. I'll just create my own graphs from the findings, and I'll find a creative way to share and disseminate that information to our audience. So fast forward to this morning. I received a message from NBA 2K Toots at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if there's a time zone difference. Maybe there is, but it was 4 o'clock in the morning, my time, on Twitter. He sends me a message saying, hey, All City, got a question. I respond, hey, Toots, what's up? He says, I just watched one of your videos, which has a segment about killer combos, and you said that you based whatever you...
Bro be watching all his videos trying to find his shit in it. That's funny. And then 4 o'clock in the morning, Toots up smoking crack. Well, looking at his videos and shit like, man, fuck this dude. I'm about to message him.
said to an in quotations test
funny.
video. He goes on to ask,
Y'all
can I know which
crazy.
test video is that? I respond with, what leads you to ask me which test video I watched? Now, the video in question is this video here that you guys see behind me. It was about
That nigga
saving
keep
your
trying to
badge
check
points,
him
badges
and
that
shit,
you
bro.
may
I be
not
like,
need
leave
to
me the fuck
necessarily
alone,
equip.
man.
There was some tiny
Get out my
segment where I
DM,
mentioned
bitch.
killer combos and watching a test video on killer combos, but was sure not to mention NBA 2K Toots, as I am the one reacting to this information. Toots goes on to respond saying, because I'm pretty positive that at that point I'm the only tester that concludes that type of info, and you didn't put any credit to me. Not only that, because I've seen some other videos of you that have my results and didn't receive any credit as well. We talked about this already, City. Without even getting a chance to respond, Toots goes on to say, if you can show me another test video that you watched saying those stuff, I'm willing to apologize of accusing you. Admitting that he is accusing me of something, as if I have something to feel or be guilty about. Now again, I would like to reiterate, when thinking of ethics and respect, normally I would give credit, as you guys see my videos about the information that 2K Labs disseminates. Always quick to give credit where credit is due. But considering NBA 2K Toots, he's a different type of individual, like I go on to tell him. So I don't share the same respect for NBA 2K Toots, and I'm less inclined to give him credit for the information that I consume on a public platform here on YouTube. So I go on to tell NBA 2K Toots, hold on, my guy, you think you control my content? You think I need to give you credit for the information I consume and disseminate? We talked about using your graph. I told you that I will no longer use any of your graphs. Plus, I only use your graph to give you credit. Now I no longer give you credit and make videos on the video information I consume. You need to learn that you do not own this information. You also need to learn how to build bridges instead of burning them. Do me a favor and never message me again, NBA 2K Tools. Please,
stop talking to me,
infatuated. I go on to say, because it will not go well. Keep your mind that your business, I will do the same. And the reason why my response was so harsh is because I don't know if you guys sense it, but the demand is there. It's almost like he feels it's an obligation for us as 2K creators to give him credit about the information that he disseminates to the public. And surely I understand that idea of wanting to receive credit. I get that. I would love to receive a ton of credit, but I'm not finna hit up any creator's DM saying, hey man, you better give me credit. That would never happen. You guys know I made a video this year about the prices for bills, how much we're paying for new bills on NBA 2K23. The video went crazy here on YouTube. Also, the graphic that I created was just spread all throughout Twitter. A ton of folks ended up making videos about how much these bills cost and all this stuff. And I didn't reach out to anyone talking about, hey, you need to give me credit because I'm the one who found out how much bills cost, so that's my information. Never, man. We are creators. We are in this together. You make the video first. You disseminate the information similar to how I've disseminated information. I do not hold other creators to the obligation of giving credit. I understand that it's a luxury and more times than not given out of respect. But in my opinion, respect is always earned. And if I lack respect for you as a creator, trust and believe I will not mention your name. But my best interest is the 2K community. And if there's good information out there for the 2K community, then more than likely I will be speaking on it. And like I mentioned earlier, I understand understand ethics and I understand respect, but NBA 2K Toots, I do not respect you. Considering the idea that I receive these type of DMs, and 99% of the time, I be on some positive vibe stuff. I prefer to build bridges instead of burning them. So you will never ever catch me DMing another creator telling them what they need to do on their channel. For the love that we've received from just an endless amount of creators, the new creators joining.
It's already hard enough doing this shit in the first place.
Plug, Phantoms out there, 2K Labs, Laker Fan, J-Easy, Brutal Sim, Simply Grinding, Ash World, J-Riz Twin, and the list of creators just goes on. The love we receive from the 2K community is priceless, and I personally have no intention of ruining that. But I gotta tell you, man, you guys to approach me with respect, less demands, and more appreciation. Because in my opinion, you have to give respect in order to get respect. As NBA 2K Toots told me, bro, look, I think you are heavily mistaken. In caps,
He crazy.
you have to give credit if you want to get some info from other channel and broadcast it in your space. And on that note, I'll send out a personal message to NBA 2K Toots. You are sadly mistaken. I can actually react to your whole video if I like to. Any good information, as I said earlier, the 2K community is my best interest. So if there's good information out there about size ups, about animations, badges, or anything regarding NBA 2K23, best believe that information will be disseminated here at All City Live TV. Whether or not I give credit really depends on the working relationship I have with the source. As my response to that last message from NBA 2K Toots was, honestly, I would and normally do give credit where it's due, but you, my guy, are a different type of individual. I use this analogy. Imagine 2K told creators you can no longer make content on our video game because we created it. We're the ones who created badges. We're the ones who created builds. How dare you guys make build videos? How dare you guys make videos about badges? I believe one of two things may have happened. NBA 2K Toots may have been mistaken on his perspective of how YouTube works, or his ego got the best of him because he was watching a video that I uploaded 7 days ago, and that segment that he referenced in the beginning of this video was in the middle of my video that I created on badges that you may not want to consider equipping. And this was a talking segment. There was no visuals. This was just me talking, but for some reason 2K Toots is heavily on my channel monitoring the information that I put out. This is what lends to the idea, in my opinion, that his ego is getting the best of him. Because I personally never look for people creating content about the information that I put out. It's the folks in our Discord community that tell me, hey, the homie gave you a shout out. Hey, check this channel out. He gave you a shout out. And I'm like, oh, word, all right, let me go check it out. And if I was the one running these tests and I had considerable growth on my channel, letting another creator, a smaller content creator, come up as well, re-disseminating the information to his audience, you could trust and believe I would be flattered. But the idea of 2K Toots demanding that I give him credit is where everything went wrong. I want to end this video saying, Toots, I appreciate the work that you put in, but you got to learn that we can't speak on the information that you disseminate. I can't share that with my audience. And again, whether I give credit to you or anybody else is a luxury. It is not an obligation. Anybody approaches me with respect, I give that same due respect back. You approach me with a demand, you may not like the response you get. Because normally I practice respect, preach respect, and I have good work ethic. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, because like I said, I understand how ethically this may be wrong, and there may be a lack of respect toward NBA 2K Toots on my part, but you could trust and believe that that was done intentionally. Because I find it hard to respect folks who envy other men, who watch other men and what they're doing. And there's a fine line between envy and admiration, because I admire
infatuation, like you said.
I admire how long they've been doing it. I admire that they understand the community. I admire that we can talk and share information. Hopefully you guys understand my perspective. Let me know your thoughts about this. I know it was long-winded, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it was necessary. 2K creators have damn near lost their minds, their egos getting the best of them. They need to just sit back, be humble, ride the wave, and enjoy life. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Keep it locked.
Yeah, that was funny. Toots is crazy. I distribute and re-upload videos all day, and I try to, put the sources in there, but like I said, sometimes I do it and they don't even care. They don't come through and like the video or not. They don't like, you know what I mean? So it's really no obligation. Really, you don't, as the person re-uploading the video, you don't get shit out of it anyway. I mean, you may get some likes or whatever, but like for the most part, yeah, like he said, if you ain't got a business relationship with the motherfuckers, you ain't got really no obligation to say where you got anything from anybody. And like I said, YouTube is cool too, so you just gotta understand fair use. And if you don't understand fair use, might as well, especially if you're on YouTube and you make YouTube content, might as well take a class or just learn about fair use. And basically, yeah, reacting to it. I mean, I pretty much can do anything. Even if they copyright strike you or copyright claim you, you still can do it. Shit, I can't think of this other dude that does it all the time. Actually, it's right here, Angry Joe. He always has to re-edit his videos and shit because he fights back the community or other industry, trying to always fucking hit him with copyright strikes and stuff. But he's big time.
The battle you're meant to fight is upon us. There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
Is Superman and Black Adam? Probably.
And he, no doubt. Now,
Or
Superman's in it, if Superman is in here. But I don't want to get excited about rumors, right?
he right though. They don't make no good Superman shit. Content be ass. Batman and Joker and shit got better content.
When we think about Cash Money and the Hot Boys and stuff like that, Turk, you know, as a fan, you know, we want to all believe that it's just a love fest. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once family, always family.
Facts.
That 99 to 2000 Cash Money
That
versus
99
2022
2000
Cash
Cash.
Money. What is the energy like now when
It's
y'all get together?
misunderstanding, dog. Like we haven't gotten together. Like everybody haven't really like been on one accord. Hopefully, when BG come home, bro, you know it won't be so much of I'm trying to prove to the world that I'm more loyal type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, you your man. BG, you your man. Fresh, you your man. Juvie, you your man. Wayne, like we all are men.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nigga, we shouldn't have to prove nothing to no fucking body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got
I
love
feel
for
you.
all them niggas, and that's dead on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Come on, man.
Nigga, expect me to speak my mind.
Yeah.
And if you get pissed off, nigga, say how you feel.
Right,
Or
right.
say your facts.
Yeah.
But don't expect me to be quiet. Never again.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel some type of way, nigga, being quiet is the reason why I had to go through all I went
Do
through.
drugs and
Oh, I
shit.
should have spoke up, nigga. I'm gonna speak up,
Yeah,
nigga. If I don't like
just
that
tell
shit,
your
nigga,
truth.
nah, I ain't fucking with that, dog.
Yeah.
Don't take that as I'm hating on you or I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
I'm going against the family. Nah, nigga. It ain't just your way. You feel me? You gotta come to an agreement with everybody. It ain't just your fucking way.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And anything that's around that shouldn't have a say.
way more steps
because
than I
that'd be
need.
a problem when you have outsiders on the outside agreeing with you that probably be wrong than a motherfucker. You'll think you right, dog.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that shit be going on. You have outside motherfuckers who ain't put in no work like we put in work.
Yeah.
Like them 6 players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We put in work together, dog. You know, nigga, don't forget, like, nigga, we all got out off the bus, nigga, and try to give a nigga t-shirts and CDs, and we did that.
Everybody was working
Don't
together.
forget about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't no motherfucking past. That's history, nigga. That ain't over. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't be what it is. And to be real, is not nothing going on. Because niggas not acknowledging everybody that was a part of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going on right now, dog, in reality. You know what I'm saying? Wayne over here, Baby over here, Fresh over here, Juvie over there, BG where he at, and I'm here.
Yeah.
Nigga, it gonna become a movement again when we get together. And whether niggas see that or not, but the reality of the situation is the fans know it's not the same.
Nope.
And we need that though, Turk. That's the thing about it.
Let them know.
He said we need that.
You know, it was just like with the Goody Mob. When CeeLo got back with the Goody, Gip came back, the Lumberjacks got back together, and the Goody Mob came back together, man. It's just been marvelous watching them perform all over the goddamn world since everybody got back together and are going crazy again. You know, another case is Outkast.
I didn't know they back
Can
together
we get
like that.
Big Boy and Dre back together?
Right.
I just wish like everybody can let their pride go. Nigga, stop feeling like you are more than this man when you're not. You might got more money, you know, and what the fuck that mean? If you grind with this man, he could get up there too, and it'll let you know you can get a little bit more. Nigga, you a businessman, let's get the money. You gonna always be ahead because you never stop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be understanding like the outside influence got to get the fuck straight up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta stop being influenced by motherfuckers who don't want to see.
It wasn't even there in the
that
first place, too.
Started your shit, nigga. You say you want to finish how you started. Do that. Fuck how you feel, nigga. Go off the facts.
Turk's talking straight to Bird, man.
You know what I'm saying?
In every
People
interview
want
I
this.
seen, like,
You know what I really want? I want No
Ooh,
Limit
good pass.
versus Cash Money versus.
Even that too.
I need that.
Even that too. Even though
That's
No
weak,
Limit
but
gonna lose.
whatever.
you feel
Oh,
me?
see, now I gotta go into your ass.
I'm just saying,
Y'all
you know,
niggas here.
hey man, you know, hey man, you know, like they ain't about to beat us, man. You
It's
know?
gonna get nasty
And I'm
in
quite
there.
sure, you know, they got a catalog, but at the same time, that's money, dog. Like we grown, dog. Like I just wish every nigga would see why the fuck am I holding on to my
Dang.
ego?
Yeah.
Cause nigga, you ain't getting no younger. Your ego might make you think you're young cause you got younger niggas around you. But nigga, you're older than me. And I'm 41.
Dang.
My God.
Now how old y'all think them niggas is? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm 41, nigga. So I ain't gonna say y'all age, but bro, come on, man. Come on, dog.
Birdman about 60
Niggas should
years
have
old.
no problem. Bro,
Nah,
we are not kids, dog.
He about
shit crazy to me, dog.
50
That's your
at
ego
least.
go, man.
Oh shit. Motherfucker always want to score when I got shit to do over here.
Say hello. Was that illegal? No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you, well, because it's a wind intent violation. I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was. Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it. That's not a government tag. That is a unofficial tag. Okay. That tag's not even on file. I see. Yes. Well, we have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir. So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebulon. Well, nice to meet you, sir. Matt Polk worked for me. Your chief worked for me. Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset. I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me over. I've never made you.
He said,
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being
I
hostile?
don't have to talk to you.
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket? Sir, we're just trying. I'm the police chief in Zebulon. Do you wanna write me a ticket?
Why are you coming up to me like that? I'm doing my job, right?
What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping. Well, for one, there's no sense to argue.
I have blue lights in my car.
Okay, you know how many officers have blue lights?
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
I'm conducting my investigation.
Are you writing me a ticket? I'm fixing to leave.
Do you have your driver's license?
Sure, I have my driver's license.
What are we?
I'm fixing to make it a whole lot more.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm out here going anyway.
Oh, he a police chief. That's why. Pulled over. He acting crazy.
Registration showed expired, valid insurance, negative 99.
Just for confirming, Bravo Frank Mike 1175 BFM 1175. Yeah, that's right. As I was explaining. I don't want to hear that from you. Okay. You let her do her job.
28 returns to
You let her do her
Ram
job.
truck, black color to Machine Construction Company out of Luthersville.
It doesn't come back to that vehicle.
Valid insurance, negative 99.
Uh oh, now they gonna fuck with him even more. He gonna lose his shit.
Tag is Boyd Frank Mary 1175.
report charge, no vehicle found, -99.
Damn. Who's that? Damian Lillard going crazy. He ain't good at defense though. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. First when we ran the tag, it came back to like a Dodge Ram, so we're just confirming this. Yes, sir.
It's a ghost tag.
Yes, sir. We're making Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just.
You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you want to come back to a Dodge Ram.
We were confirmed it. They let us know everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram?
No, we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 9 on 5.
That's right, because you run it wrong.
Sir.
Somebody run it wrong. Either you did or they did.
We're about to get the information.
Okay, I got your chief on the phone right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I got your chief on the phone.
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service. All right. I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I
I'm trying to be respectful with
you. I
you.
understand that. I understand
I'm not raising my voice or nothing at you, right?
I understand.
All right, let's.
But I'm trying to tell you, the only thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over. If
The only thing I did
No, we were
wrong.
gonna pull you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm telling you straight up.
Okay.
But like I said, there's people out here impersonating police officers with blue lights.
Well, you threw my license. She threw my license. If she is getting.
He a chief. How you
impersonate? I'm trying to talk with you.
I don't want to talk anymore about it.
Alrighty.
I don't want to talk anymore about it. There you go. You don't want to talk about it. Oh, come on. We can get the slip screen popping.
Old man, and no one. Suge Knight was a bad influence on Tupac, like people say?
No, I don't think he was a bad influence. I just think that Tupac, as a grown man, and knowing where he came from, he should have been able to guide himself
Wow, I couldn't get the pass.
of, because he didn't come from that shit. You get me? But like I said, unfortunately, he felt loyalty to Suge. And why wouldn't you?
He got you out of jail.
Why wouldn't you feel a nigga who just put up $2 million to get you out of jail?
Right.
And then bring you home and put you in the studio and
Help you out.
with Rolls Royces
Bitches
and
and
houses
money.
and money.
Exactly.
You would feel loyal as a motherfucker to a nigga. You would feel loyal. I mean, who would turn that shit down? You wouldn't.
Exactly.
Oh man, I'm out of prison. Nigga, I'm drinking Cristal tonight and fucking bitches, and I'm driving around in a Rolls Royce and got thousands in my pocket. Nobody else was doing that for him. Nobody. He was rotting in jail finna do his time. Was it a good power move for Suge? Yeah, because look at what Tupac ended up doing for Death Row as far as
everything,
record sales and, promotion and shit. But like I said, he felt loyal. So I don't think he was misguided, because he was a grown-ass man. You ought to be able to figure out, what's good for you and what's bad for you as a grown man. But like I said,
right,
it's a difference between
Carbs.
feeling loyalty for a motherfucker. You get me? If you broke, busted, and disgusted, nigga, you living in your car and can't feed yourself, and a nigga come along and take care of you, and the next thing you know, you going here and there, you living in the house, he done put you in a car, got you a job, paying you every night, and whoom-de-whoom, and a motherfucker go, hey,
I need you to do something
with
for
me
me.
over here. Oh, we finna get into it. What? You gonna tell a nigga no?
Exactly.
You gonna feel loyalty. And that's just what happens, Loyalty can cause you to get in some bad situations.
Yeah.
When you feel loyal to a motherfucker. And like I said, knowing Tupac and knowing what where he came from and the struggles and all of that, he felt loyal. So I don't think Suge was the type of motherfucker,
He winded him and dined him, basically.
go start some shit with a motherfucker. Go fuck up this, or go shoot at 2 Atlanta cops, or go do this. No, but I see, who Suge is, He a nigga from the neighborhood, and that's his mentality. So
Exactly.
Fuck it, I'm gonna roll with that. This what we doing? Fuck it. Yup, come on. I'm
do
with
it.
you, my nigga. It's cause he wants to show his loyalty. That's what, like I said, it ain't nothing from any other nigga who a nigga, fuck it, put him on. You get me? My man been in prison 10 years. He come out, I'm gonna put him down with a sack and give him a car and give him a pistol and put money in his pocket. And I'm gonna make sure my nigga eating. And I'm gonna make sure he got a place to lay his head and whoop-de-whoop. That nigga gonna be loyal to you. And if you
Hell
call
yeah.
that nigga up and say I'm beefing with some niggas down the street, ride with me, he gonna say, come get me, my nigga. You get me? And that's
Hell
just
yeah.
what it is sometimes. It ain't the influence, it's just the nigga feel like, nigga, I owe this nigga. You like, again, nigga, but like I'm sitting in fucking prison, facing who knows how many years. This nigga come along and take $1 million, $2 million and go, yeah, get my nigga out of jail. My nigga, you hungry? Here. My nigga, what you need? What you need, a pistol? Here. What you need, a car? Here. What you
Exactly.
need, somewhere to record? Here. What you need, some bitches to fuck? Here. You get me? He had unlimited access of anything. Nigga, I'm loyal, nigga. Oh, my nigga. Thank you, my nigga. I appreciate it. Hey, yeah, Tupac, man, we see these niggas over here who took the homie chain. He gonna be the first nigga in line to be like, oh, I'll set it off. It's just loyalty. It's, you know, it's just what a nigga feel until a nigga fuck
down.
you over. And then you know, but until that day,
That's just how it is, though.
until that day, it's like I said, because as a grown man, you can't influence me to do shit I don't want to do. You get me?
Exactly.
And if me and you gonna have some beef, then fuck it.
That's
But
the way it's gonna be then.
I'm not going to do that shit. That's your shit. You go do it. But some niggas, like I said, when a nigga doing a lot for you, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come along, you try and get into the podcast game, a nigga
They
give
put
you
you
all
down
his
and
shit.
shit.
Now I'm finna give you the recording equipment. I'm finna give you somewhere where to record at. I'm finna send all the interviewees to you. I'm finna do all this. You gonna be like, God, thank you, my
Alright.
nigga. So anytime nigga be like, man, I need you to come over here and do this for me, you gonna feel a little loyal. Like, how you gonna feel about telling a nigga, no, I can't do that today, or I can't do that? So it's just the loyalty that some niggas have when they feel like this nigga respected me. You get me? He didn't judge me for the rape shit. He didn't judge me for what niggas were saying. You get me? This motherfucker came along, stepped up, didn't ask no questions and say, nigga, you want to get out? Yep, I want out of here. Don't trip. I got a lawyer working on it right now. You'll be out of here in 30 days. Shh, nigga, I'm loyal to you. Whatever you need. So people shouldn't look at it as Suge having a bad influence on him, or, you know, that's what you call feeling loyal, and it's what you just obligated. Like, my nigga
older
did, you
motherfucker.
get me? I know regular niggas like that feel right now. Like, nigga, I'm loyal to a nigga because he loaned me $50. He didn't judge me, he didn't do shit. And you know something? Every time I go to my nigga and I say, nigga, I need 20, or I need 50, or I need 1, he never asks me any questions. That nigga go, here you go, my nigga. You get me? Nigga, I'm loyal to you. Nigga, I could have been broke, starving, and hungry, and ain't ate in 3 days. And this nigga, no questions, he come along and go, here you go, my nigga. Niggas feel loyal to that. You ain't gotta influence me to come do shit. I'ma come do it anyway. You know why? Cause I feel loyal.
There you have it. Hey man, I might get back on a little bit later, but I'll holler at y'all. You know what I'm saying?